Hi folks. You can tell that I'm not experiencing the greatest wellness feeling at the moment, and I wanted to shout out. To all you brave souls that fight on and get up another day. Keep trying. I haven't finished watching it, but Matt Kahn had about toxic positivity. And I've often found in my life, you had to hide away when you were struggling. This isn't about depression. This is about the feelings, I think I've had thyroid checks. They always came up normal. But anyway, they say iodine, so I'm putting myself on iodine, regardless of what those tests said. I know I was thinking, I actually started singing a little bit. Singing because vibration, frequency, and the quantum field. I also felt the need to acknowledge apparently we have an angel with us. We know we've experienced this, but we have a special angel assigned to us, and I just wanted to thank them. Just those that are there for you, that you might not see, that have always been there for you. I'm sorry this is an emotional video, but maybe this is where you've been at, and you've been so sick of people saying be positive, right? Sometimes you just need to be exactly as you are. You need to be able to let it flow out, right? Otherwise, you're resisting it. And why would you want to resist this to make it perpetuate? I know personally it's an intention that I would find at 43, I'd find my true health. I'm a widow for the past 3 years. And it's brought many challenges that I've had to overcome on my own. There's been maybe 3 souls that have been there for me, but not just at different times, not all the time. 85% of the time it's been on me. And my children have been present through it all. And they're little brave soldiers themselves. And I acknowledge them. And their beautiful spirits. It's no secret that they've told me. Well, they know that Mum, I probably cry more than they do. I had a thought, all the love that I poured into my children when they were younger as well, that I prayed that they wouldn't suffer like I have. But it's been empathic. And I was told years ago, I had one friend, she was like a mother to me, Marie her name was. And I used to say, how come you can see me in my despair or my suffering, but love me, like you can see it, and you still love me, and you're there for me, and you were able to provide when I was down. There's not many that can be there for you when the chips are down to the depth that I needed. And really it was just being able to take care of me when I couldn't struggle to take care of myself, like I needed rest, right? Because I was always doing. You're always the strong one. I had the thought, I've always felt that I was trying to look for someone to, with my husband, was in his energy field, we merged as one, right? And I appreciated his strength. And I shared the love, the things that I do that, a mother does, maintain the home and cook and clean healthy, do healthy food, provide, keep the nurturing. That takes some huge effort. And we have only so much strength in a day. And the latest women, were expected to do all of that and work full time. You just can't sustain it. Certainly on my energy levels anyway. And I've been trying to increase my energy levels and to get to the bottom of it. But I think I've had patches where, because of agriculture, worked every day. I'd work every day for 6 months. And when we were windrowing, I barely saw my bed. I would sleep in the machine while my husband drove, and we'd swap, do 2.5 hour cycles. And your body can't take that kind of abuse long term. And it was a contributing factor to why my husband passed away. But it's inflammation in the body. Your body is very intelligent. Unfortunately, he smoked too. And he took those energy drinks, which I told you they were death in a can. That's my personal thoughts on that. And I know lots of healthy men that have just, their hearts have given out on it. But it was just inflammation in general and the stress. Not only that was, other things that I'll just keep personal just because other family members are involved. So, but, when you got family dynamics, particularly favoritism or looking after one, looking after somebody else's needs more than another child or whatever, just don't get involved with that. I don't care who or what they are. You always remember that they're souls. And we're to care for each other. No matter what our path in life is. So where was I heading? But yeah, I had this amazing thought yesterday that was, actually it was just said before that, all my life, we were waiting for the Prince Charming to turn up, right, to rescue us. And they never turn up. Maybe they have for you. If they have, comment below. But I realise it's always been me. It's always been me fighting and being brave to face another day. And I'm not always like this. In fact, I'd say 90% of the time, I'm going about my daily life and trying to, keep my surroundings in a pleasant state of affairs. And I'm always thinking about growing something. I haven't mastered it all yet. I'm looking into herbs as well. There's lots of all these natural things that we can do for ourselves. Yesterday, I was reminded again of the dandelion, weed. Well, just we can get dandelion root, but you can do that in the autumn, pull it in the autumn. But when you got the dandelion with the flower, well, if you could either just pick the leaves and maybe the flower head as well, and putting in a pot with some water on it and boil it up just on low for however long, but you'll see that it will change the colour of the water, and make that as a tea, because that's full of vital nutrients. And hopefully it's avoided all sprays and all that sort of jazz, just how nature intended it. And drink that. And I'm sure there's many other herbs that are beneficial. So, and stinging nettle, I know my dad used to do that. In fact, if he had joint issues, he used to thrash the joint with stinging nettles. You know how it stings, right? But it causes quite an effect, and actually helps your own system to combat it. So yeah, there's a lot of things in nature that we've forgotten. Let's remember. Any tips on that? Comment below. But yeah, I'm already feeling better. See, we pull ourselves out of a hole. We pull ourselves out of these deep feelings. Just remembering again too, why do I allow my feelings to control me? Well, it's not always the feelings. I think it's just being able to blow through them. It's being able to wash through them. And don't suppress it, because it's just energy. It needs to take on a different form, and you can work yourself through it, whether it be through journaling, singing, dancing, whatever you've got to do. If you're having a particularly bad day and you can't cope with people, that's okay. Just tell them. Be honest, and just say, look, I actually really need time alone. And sometimes it might be a few days. Look, if it's 5 days, who cares? Do what you have to do. Listen to your body. Quantum energy healing, it's not always pretty. We just have to face it all, and face ourselves, and just take the little kernels that come up. I'm sure that's what our angels are trying to help us, particularly the one angel that's been there for us our whole lives. Talk to that angel and just ask them to help you with the intention that you want to set for your life, and just watch. Obviously call on God, source, creator of all that is, but you are creating. You are the embodiment of divine. You are love in action. But that self-care is so vitally important. You are beautiful just the way you are. So, sending you so much love, and all the very best. Take care. Lots of love.